Bad Girls comes back for another episode. Grab your drinks, grab your snacks, and let's discuss episode 2. The top dog at our school is after you. Our boy Rokudo here is gonna teach his bully a lesson, landing the first punch. Attaboy, that's a point in my book. Now, was there force behind it? No, but he did make contact, so we take those. But just like that, Rokudo takes a hit. Damn, that sounded like it hurt. While it seems our bully here has some trauma, Rokudo is taking another step to earning respect. He calls his bully a punk ass piece of shit. Hey, everyone can talk when they are up, but when you know you are the underdog and just got punched to next Tuesday and you get up talking trash, now that's GOAT behavior right there. I guess he doesn't need to back it up, which is a shame, since our favorite strong girl Rana just arrived on the scene, as his boys told her what was going on. They knew Rokudo was going into a losing fight, so they made sure the big guns were there just in case. I'm never a fan of disrupting one-on-ones, but they did the right thing. Unfortunately, the sound loses impact after the first couple of punches. I wish they kept the impact with each punch so the viewer can feel it, but these consecutive punches just felt light. I really thought Rokudo might pull a move where he loses but decides to go out on his own, but at the last minute, he calls for help. Not the wrong move at all, since he was getting his ass beat. Rana's punch is so strong, this man's life flashes before his eyes, bringing back a traumatic memory. You know how hard you have to hit someone to reignite trauma? Sending Inuma to the hospital. Rokudo got his pride crushed, asking a girl for help. Look at what Rana can do. There really is no shame here. Mike Tyson would be asking her for some fighting tips. It also doesn't help that girls like him due to magic and not for who he is. One even hits it with the "you're lame but I love you." Not even magic can hide the truth. Inuma takes Rokudo out to eat and meet a familiar face. It's another person that kicked Rokudo's ass, and he's in middle school. I know kids grow up fast, but that's a married man with a mortgage and 2 kids that he hasn't seen in months. No way that's a middle school student. Apparently Rana hit him so hard he decided to be friends with Rokudo. The power of Rana was so immense he went through a villain to friend arc in 3 minutes. Rokudo has bigger issues as the top dog of the school. Osanada is after him. And why are these delinquents walking with girls? Well, it's good luck for Rokudo as he's about to get dragged and another bad girl falls in love with him, saving the moment. Not the day, as it's Ino that saves Rokudo for the day, as he makes up his mind not to run from the fight while Colonel and Chief were thinking of changing schools. They were talking a big game for weaklings, but that confidence is oozing out, and I can appreciate that. I guess Unoda went from beating on Rokudo to helping, since it's better to be on Rana's side instead of against her, as we see her bash through a brick wall, Kool-Aid Man style. Wow, and we get hit with the plot twist. Osanada is actually a girl. Well, now we know why she's looking for Rokudo. Add another one to the loving Rokudo train. And this girl is a savage. No Medusa power is needed. Her words are poison enough to turn the teacher into stone, despite looking like she drinks out of a sippy cup. As we get another plot twist, the bad girl didn't end up falling for Rokudo. The running theory is that she doesn't get romantic feelings, even being grossed out by them. So unfortunately, we would not be adding another one to the Rokudo train today. But we see that's not entirely true, as she can't pull the full force behind her punch to hit him. She can easily do that to the Colonel though. Not the Colonel. He literally walked over to make it easier for her to kick his ass. That's gotta be top 10 most disrespectful things. Calling your opponent over, asking them to lean to send them to the other classroom. She really is the top dog. And we see just how the top dog she is, as she has her own room at the school. Honestly, that's pretty lit. As we get to see Rokudo's first love, Miyu, as she went through an intense transformation. What in the world? Why did she change skin color as well? What in the black face is this? Well, Osanada is slowly developing feelings, so Rokudo's plan is to turn her into a good girl. How is he going to finally change someone that quickly? I guess we'll have to see. Power is interesting because if he makes a bad girl fall in love, then makes her good, she then falls out of love, but will she just revert to being bad again, causing this endless cycle of good and evil? I guess good and evil really are 2 heads of the same coin. We got Rokudo standing up to bullying, furthering his character growth, in addition to Team Rokudo, although that was the fastest villain to friend arc I've ever seen. I guess Rokudo has a bigger heart than I do, as he was able to have fun with his bullies at lunch. If you made me jump around for my food and then ask to eat together, that would be a hard pill to swallow to have fun while doing it. An introduction to another bad girl that must be turned good. I think Rokudo is caring too much about first love. It's different for everyone, although his was rather traumatic. A packed episode that did not disappoint. It only leads me to think, what makes someone a bad girl? Well, hopefully we find out next time. As usual, like if you liked the video, dislike if you didn't. Let me know anything in the comments concerning Rokudo or whatever else you want to put down there. Subscribe for more content. This has been Anime Disrobed, and I hope your first love is better than Rokudo's, as Rokudo's Bad Girls episode 2 has officially been disrobed.